Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Today we're going to be watching, reviewing, and reacting to Season 1, Episode 4 of Kingdom. Okay guys, so last episode they left us off in a place where the asshole nobles and rich people basically took the only available ship and fled, leaving all the poorer people behind to basically just die and become zombies. But one of them was stupid enough to smuggle the body of her son on board, so surely he will resurrect as a zombie at nighttime, and the people on that ship are probably not gonna fare so well as a consequence, which I was happy about at first, but then I realized this meant that it could spread the zombieism to a whole other part of the country that hasn't been infected yet, so I'm assuming that's what's gonna be going down. I'm curious to see how the Crown Prince and everyone who's left behind deals with their current situation so that they don't get attacked by zombies again. So yeah, so far I'm really interested in the show and just excited to see what else happens. So let's get into episode 4. I've got my popcorn. I'm ready to watch. Here we go.
우리 배는 어딨어요?
Oh.
저 배로 무엇이며 누가 탄 것이냐?
군사들을 지휘할 지휘관들과 동네를 책임질 높은 분들 모두 저 배에 올라 떠났습니다.
Abandon the people.
시신 처리도 제대로 하지 않고
Yep, they didn't do shit. They didn't even try.
또다시 그들이 일어날 겁니다.
다른 데는 없느냐?
지난밤 모두 불타
남은 건 저 배 한척뿐이옵니다. 해가 지기 전에 이들이 피할 만한 곳을 찾아야 한다. 군영요. 어젯밤 그 군영이면 이들과 같이 피하실 수 있을 겁니다.
The barracks.
저쪽이 배를 수리한다고.
Are you kidding me? So not only did they take the ship,
지유란
they took the one secure. Oh,
병자들이 며칠씩이나 나오지 못한 것이니
they made that into a
들어오지
fortress. That's
못할
fucking true. Sorry. I've been playing fighting games
기울어는
today, so
건다.
I'm
걸을 수 있는
swearing.
애들은 걷고.
Oh boy. But this is what leaders are supposed to do. Not just abandon all the people to save yourselves. Try to save the people. Okay. Yeong-sin. A character that I've been uncertain about because he seems to have two very distinctive sides. But here he is, he's going back to help again. They're twitching!
저들이 꺼나고 있습니다.
뭐하느냐? 어서 밀어라!
저 시간이 없으니 같이 나옵니다.
난 다르다! 난 이들을 버리고 간 이들과도 다르고 해원 조씨와도 다르다! 난 절대로 이들을 버리지 않을 것이다!
Oh! Yep! Uh-oh. Woo! Girl, hurry up. This guy's a moron, but he seems like
좋아서 한 이틀이면
not as big a
방구할
dick
겁니다.
as this other guy.
거기는 안전한 게
Does he not
확실한가?
have a name? Just local government official?
장주는 한양 다음으로 큰 도읍으로서 우리를 지켜줄 군사들이 널렸으니 걱정 안 하셔도 됩니다.
I'm gonna have to get there first, sir. Uh-oh.
이게 뭔 소리야?
I don't think you're gonna make it. This is pretty smart.
주아, 감사합니다. 저희를 살려주셔서 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Did the right thing, man. You're a real leader. Unlike those other... I'm gonna try not to curse too much. Oh, they're all gonna think that he's gonna punish them because, like, commoner children shouldn't do anything to disrupt the royalty or nobility, right? But that's not gonna happen.
좋아. 저희가
Oh,
죽을 자를 지어놨나이다.
he's giving them his food.
이것이 무엇입니까?
먹을 것이다.
Oh yeah. See, the food he was throwing away last episode because he was sick of it. Now he's starting to realize what it's like for people.
이제 가서 놀거라. 저들에게 죽어라. 좋아. 괜찮다. 난 이제 죽였구나.
고기라고. 고기. 좋아, 감사합니다. 고기.
백성들이 아주 좋아합니다. 이제 어찌하실 겁니까? 상주 안현대감에게 갈 것이다. 무슨 일이냐?
상주는 제 고향입니다. 상주로 가신다면 제가 길잡이를 해드리겠습니다.
널 어찌 믿고? 이놈 정체가 무엇이냐?
백성일 뿐입니다.
일반 백성이 조총 쏘는 법은 어찌 아느냐?
전란 중에 군역을 치르면서 배운 것입니다.
피어오르는 괴물의 미간을 정확히 적중시켰다.
He's a pretty good shot.
군역을 지는 하급 군절의
Yeah,
솜씨가 아니다.
he seems pretty
너 누구냐?
good at fighting and stuff. He was the one that came up with the idea to build the fortification with the bamboo things. Oh God.
들어라. 한양으로 합송되어 조사를 받아야 할 죄인은 지하맛 왕명을 어기고 선정관으로 내려온 근근별장마저
No,
죽음에 이르게 하였다.
he was a zombie.
이는
I guess these guys haven't figured out yet about the zombie crisis. But you know,
도저히 용서받지
if you
못할
stay outside long enough,
대역죄이다.
you'll find out.
왕명을 어긴 대역죄인은
Here we go.
스스로 문을 열고 나와
What? I mean, I guess that's an answer. Seriously? You're just firing on a bunch of civilians.
나 때문이다. 맞습니다. 모두 저와 때문입니다. 저희가 살려면 저 앞에서 나서 주저합니다. 그렇지 않으면 저희 다 죽을 겁니다.
Oh shit! Okay, he's a badass. Okay, so Yeong-sin is a badass.
저희와 함께 있으면 위험합니다. 해가 지기 전에 양상 가느라고 하세요. 손들어요.
I think they're right. He doesn't just seem like an average soldier. That's okay. This is now he's even more of a mystery. Oh no, not the little girl. He's tricking them with one of the whistles. Very smart.
수고했습니다.
이 기사다. 이 기사가 우리 신호를 알고 다른 쪽으로 유인했어.
Smart.
중전 마하바 봉화가 올라왔사옵니다. 전하를 뵙고 사태를 수습해야 하옵니다. 통촉하여 주시옵소서.
아무리 화급하다 하나 위독한 전하의 침수 앞에서 이 무슨 짓입니까?
비켜주십시오.
Uh-oh.
더 이상 전하의 병증을 숨길 수 없습니다.
아버님, 도대체 왜 이러시는 겁니까?
Uh-oh.
돌아가시지요.
뭣들하느냐? 대감들을 바깥으로 매시지 않고
물러서라.
This is some Tywin Cersei Game of Thrones dynamic right here. Like, alright, I mean, you're the queen, but we're gonna listen to him.
곧 해가 집니다.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. Oh.
잘 보시오. 이 나라 조선 땅 만백성의 어버이신 지엄한 왕이십니다.
왜 우리가 신에 나온 게 모두
Yeah.
이 병 때문에 된 것입니까?
그렇다면요. 역병으로 이성을 잃고 인육을 탐했다면 이분이 왕이 아니십니까?
He's trying to play it off like he's still alive and not an undead zombie.
이렇게 살아계신 전하를
He is not alive!
겁니까?
His face is rotting!
그래서 세자와 유생들을 깨어내 전하의 용상을 차지하라.
Uh-oh.
역모를 꾀하신 겁니까? 삼족을 멸할 역모야. 당장 대제학 김순을 의금부로 압송해 참하고
Oh,
남쪽 땅으로 노주한 세자 이창은 세자를
how did they
빼앗기
get that?
사약을 내리는 것이 맞다.
Poisoned to death.
대금이들은 당장 죄인 김순을 의금부로 압송하라.
Bro, are you kidding? Do you not see the decomposing corpse lunging at you? Like, I understand it's probably befuddling and people don't have a clear understanding of what's happening, but obviously the king is not doing so good. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's your brother's head in a
다
box.
죽일 것이다. 모두 다. 내 아들을 죽인 세자와 세자를 따르는 무리들 모두 다 처참히 죽일 것이다. 그 일을 방해하는 자들 모두 용서치 않을 것이다.
Oh. Don't get in my way, daughter.
그러니 다시는 내 앞을 먹지 말거라.
Shh.
내가 널 그 자리에 앉힌 건 날 가로막으로 앉힌 것이 아니다.
It's like,
아들을 낳거라.
oh boy.
반드시 아들이어야 한다. 그것이 네가 해야 할 일이야.
걱정하지 마십시오. 오라버니를 대신할 해원 조씨의 아이, 왕실의 대를 이을 아들을 내가 낳아드리겠습니다.
That was episode 4. Alright, well, you know, he predicted it. What's it? Mu-yeong, he predicted it, what was gonna happen if he had his precious son's head delivered to him in a box, and it's exactly, you know, what he said. He seems to have completely gone off the deep end. All he seems to care about right now is revenge and is fueled by anger. Not a surprise. I wasn't expecting him to bring all of them to see the zombified king. You know, like I said, obviously, if you have no conception of a zombie, of what a zombie is, of the idea that such a thing could exist, then maybe you would believe, if you're seeing the body of the king struggling to try and get at you with his face covered in blood, and you're being told that he's contracted a disease that makes him just sleep all day, and then at night he craves human flesh and blood and can't control himself, and he's lost his mind. You probably would believe that more than you would believe that he was resurrected, that he was a dead body come back without any semblance of the person, you know? You probably would at least want to believe that. So I guess I understand that part of it, but the man is clearly rotting. Like, his face is rotting. His lips have pulled back so far from where they normally are. His eyes are completely clouded over white. Like, you guys really think that's a living person? Like, you see that and you think, okay, I'm just not going to ask any more questions. Obviously, he's alive and sick, and you know what, we were wrong, and we're just gonna go back to the way things have been and shut up. I don't know, if it was me, I probably wouldn't be so quick to step away, but I guess they're also terrified, so I guess it was a good plan, but I do think it's funny also. It was good, and it gave us some good insight into the dynamic between the queen and her father. Also, like I said, it's a very Tywin and Cersei Lannister sort of situation where technically she's the one in charge. She's the queen. She has the most authority. But everyone's gonna defer to him over her if there's a disagreement between them anyway. And he kind of tries to make that clear. He's like, I put you where you are. I did that for a reason. You still have to do whatever I say. And he even basically threatened her, right? Because he was saying that he was going to kill anyone that stands between him and getting revenge for the death of his son. And basically then said to her, but so don't get in my way. So that's lovely. That's a nice way to speak to your daughter. But the other thing that's really interesting to me about that is, okay, from a previous episode, we saw she's been bleeding a lot. Like, it wasn't just a little bit of blood that was on her foot, her slipper. There was like a whole pad thing that was being burned. So I was questioning whether she had a miscarriage. And if so, what the implications of that were going to be, because clearly it's really essential for her to not just give birth to a baby, but give birth to a son. But she also really confidently is saying, I will definitely give birth to a son. Don't worry. I will do this. So I'm kind of wondering if she's gonna, like, try to steal a baby or something. I mean, I would be afraid of my father if that was the situation, so who knows what she's desperate enough to do. I don't know. Yeah. And okay, then the rest of this episode, the plan to move everyone back to the, like, fortified medical center, that was smart, and it worked out really well, and it was really nice. You know, he was getting some recognition from the people. He was blatantly saying, you know, I don't want to be like these other rulers. I want to actually support the people, protect the people, not abandon them, not just, you know, worry about my own needs. And so he did. He put himself in harm's way, and they all saw that, and they were all really grateful. And so then later, when he was being accused of treason, they're all like, no, that can't possibly be true. Because not only had he stayed behind to save them when all the other nobles and soldiers just ran and protected themselves, but then he also gave them his food, and meat, which they never get. He gave it to the kids whose toy hit him, and you know, from what we've seen previously, apparently other members of the nobility would not only not do that, but would punish children severely for an accident like that. So, like, he was making some good headway with the people, and then, like, the soldiers come and just kill almost all of them, just indiscriminately firing arrows into there without any concern for other people. I don't know, man. It made me pretty angry, I'm not gonna lie. It made me pretty angry. Like, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But it was really infuriating. We also did see, like, some more interesting stuff with Yeong-sin. Again, he's putting himself in harm's way to help people multiple times. So it's clear to me that he definitely isn't just all about himself. He definitely cares about other people and wants to help other people, even if sometimes his methods at feeding them dead body aren't the best. And also the mystery behind him grows, since he's a really good shot and also a really good fighter. So yeah, I understand why Mu-yeong's like, who are you? But then again, like, what are you gonna do? You gotta go with him, right? Like, what's the odds that he's there to, like, betray you? Like, you were thrown together in circumstances beyond any of your planning. And he is clearly useful, and also says he can be a guide, so yeah. We also saw, yes, the ship situation doesn't seem to have gone so well on there, although we didn't see the complete aftermath. We just saw there was a bunch of blood and some people jumping off the ship, so I'm assuming that's going to be in the next episode. And then the Crown Prince, he's traveling to try to find this other lord. He's going to try to meet up with this other lord to try and get his support as well. That's his plan. And I'm assuming that's also where we're going to be headed in the next episode. So definitely a lot of developments. Definitely still very interested and want to see what else is coming. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. Leave questions, comments, any thoughts you have down below. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.